And as I say that, Snowball's coming on, so we're gonna get his opinion real quick. Once we actually get him in here, if we can do that.
I believe in you, Nick. You can do it. You can do it.
I'm gonna try. Matt Stolboff. Invite. All right. So while we're waiting on him, just random people from either team. Jonas Gray.
Jonas Gray. Really?
All right.
All right.
Oh, man.
And here comes Snowball, the man who trashed me all last week and then shows up, 40 minutes late for this week's show?
Gotta work, man.
So, Snowball was at work the whole time. You missed all of our NFL honors predictions. So, we already know DeMarco Murray won Offensive Player of the Year. OBJ won Offensive Rookie of the Year. So, who's your MVP?
Oh, my MVP is Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah.
Without a doubt. I mean, especially what happened in the beginning when they were struggling, got killed by Seattle. And we're not looking too hot. He told everyone to relax, and he really was calm, composed, and I know Andrew Luck, Andrew Luck led the league in passing touchdowns, was up there in passing yards too. But Aaron Rodgers was calm, composed, was clutch the whole year, and I believe Aaron Rodgers right now is the best QB in the league, so I got to give it to Rodgers.
Okay. I doubt you're picking anyone else than J.J. Watt for Defensive Player of the Year.
Oh, how could you? J.J. Watt, what he's done this year, on both sides of the ball, but, especially defensively. He got 20.5 sacks this year. I forget the exact amount.
Something ridiculous.
Yeah, something crazy. J.J. swatted a bunch of balls, caused a bunch of forced fumbles, had, I think, 2 defensive touchdowns or 1 defensive touchdown. He was just on fire this year. And, people are saying that he could be the MVP, but I just don't think that's the case. If the Texans made the playoffs, it would be a possibility, but
they went 9-7 with Ryan Fitzpatrick and Tom Savage.
I know.
I think that's the equivalent of making the playoffs for any other team.
I think you still have to make the playoffs, though, because we've seen, teams with backups make playoffs.
Oh, Ryan Lindley does not count. Ryan Lindley is
I'm not saying
Ryan
Lindley. I'm saying, even look with Drew Stanton, even look at Jeff Garcia with the Eagles. Remember McNabb got hurt? He won a playoff game for the Eagles, so, it can happen, so.
Okay.
For that reason, I'm not saying J.J. Watt is the MVP. I'm going to go with Rodgers, but it's definitely Defensive Player of the Year.
All right. That's fair. Like we said, OBJ took a home Offensive Rookie of the Year. So, real quick, we're just going to run through these for you. Defensive Rookie of the Year.
Defensive Rookie of the Year. I like Khalil Mack on this one, I think. He did great this year. For the Raiders. I know they were bad, but I'll go with Khalil Mack.
Okay. Comeback Player of the Year.
Comeback. This is between Gronk
that's
and
what
kind
I
of DeMarco Murray. You could say DeMarco Murray. It's debatable. But I'll go Gronk because I think he led all tight ends and receiving touchdowns, and he had 10 or 12. And was really healthy the whole year. Didn't really get hurt, so I'll give it to Gronk.
Okay. And the Coach of the Year just came in. I don't know if you saw it. So without
I didn't see it yet, so
without cheating, who won Coach of the Year?
I'm going to guess. I hope it was Bruce Arians.
Yeah.
I hope it was Bruce Arians.
There you go.
Bruce Arians, all right, good. What he had to deal with, thank God he had a good defense, but, having pretty much no quarterback for the whole year. So, Carson Palmer probably played 2 or 3 games before he tore his ACL. And, having Drew Stanton and Ryan Lindley as your QB and going through everything and still making the playoffs, it's crazy, especially in that division where you have San Francisco, you have St. Louis, and Seattle in it. You got to give your hat off to him. Seriously.
Okay.
So,
also, notable, second time in 3 years with different teams for Bruce Arians, Coach of the Year.
I love that.
Former Steeler offensive coordinator.
I love the hiring. When Cardinals hired him, I was ecstatic. I was like, yes, this guy's brilliant. Think about what Bruce Arians had to do in Indianapolis. Same kind of similar situation. First of all, he came in there, just unexpectedly because Chuck Pagano had cancer, and having a rookie quarterback. I know it's Andrew Luck, but still a rookie quarterback, a team that just went 2-14 and still lead them to the playoffs and go 11-5. That's pretty good.
Okay, so I had just caught up everyone on the playoff standings. You are currently 7 points behind me.
I saw.
So the Super Bowl is worth 10 points. Patriots -1 versus Seahawks. Who are you taking?
Patriots.
Yep. Yeah.
See me right now in the nose notes. Patriots all the way in this one. I don't know. I just have a feeling I'm liking it. I think what we saw with Russell Wilson, we saw weak points for Russell Wilson. He was terrible in the NFC Championship game. He's lucky a fumble or two happened, and he was awful. Pretty much the Patriots are going to concentrate on the run game with Marshawn, who is tough to stop, but it's still capable of stopping. People can still stop Marshawn. The Patriots secondary is a lot better than Green Bay, and Russell Wilson threw 50 yards against Green Bay. So I just don't see Russell Wilson coming up clutch and doing well against this Patriots secondary. And I can see Tom Brady, he's been the last two Super Bowls he's been in, he's lost. Hasn't won one in 11 years. I think it's time for a change, and I think New England will win it.
Okay, that's fair. Now, since me and Noah both picked the Seahawks, and there was really nothing to separate it, we just did 3 predictions. So his were, there will be overtime, a Marshawn Lynch crotch grab, and what was the other one, Noah?
Random MVP.
And a random MVP, someone you've
Like
never
last
heard
year.
of. Like Michael Humawanawa.
No, I think I'm going to give it to the fullback. Whoever the fullback is on the Seahawks. I keep forgetting his name, but it's
Michael
not
Johnson?
That's a deaf guy, right?
There's a couple ones. There's a couple different fullbacks.
Maybe I'll just give it to Malcolm Smith again. Repeat.
Yep.
Wait, hold up. Now I'm curious. Oh, there's Christine Michael. There's Will Tukuafu.
He plays
Christine Michael lost his job to Robert Turbin.
And then Derek Coleman still on the team?
I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
Okay, fair enough.
All right, so for just like random stuff that would happen.
Just 3 relatively bold predictions.
All right, I'll go Marshawn crotch grab. I think we'll score a touchdown. I'm gonna say Julian Edelman returns a punt for a touchdown. That's my bold one. And I'm gonna go Tom Brady MVP.
Okay. So my 3 predictions. Now 2 of these are the same as last year. I was actually right last year when I said Peyton Manning at least 2 interceptions. So Brady at least 2 interceptions. The Legion of Boom is strong this year. I think they'll pick off Brady at least twice. Beast Mode will win an MVP. I tried that last year. It didn't work out. But I think he's very motivated considering everything that's going on. I don't think Russell Wilson's going to be as good as he was last year. So we're going to have Beast Mode running wild. And Gronkowski at least 1 touchdown. Because he's Brady.
I can see Gronk scoring too. And he's healthy in the Super Bowl. In our last Super Bowl against the Giants, he was his knee was hurting, I think. So he's fully healthy for this one, so we'll see what happens.
Yeah, way to sneak the Giants in there, Snowball. Good job on that one.
Mm-hmm.
So now we have the top 5 prop bets. Now,
I see. Mm-hmm.
Now one of these was the Marshawn Lynch crotch grab. Now you guys basically proved that irrelevant with your predictions. So, Marshawn Lynch crotch grab, yes, 4-1 odds, no 1-6 odds. I'm going to say yes as well. He really doesn't care what anyone thinks. He actually has a men's underwear company backing him. If he does get fined for grabbing his crotch, they will match the fine and donate $20,000 for every touchdown he scores, up to $100,000 to a charity which its name escapes me. But basically, Me Undies, I think it's what it's called, is backing Marshawn Lynch, and he will indeed grab his crotch. So I'm gonna have to find a different one to replace that. But how many times will the phrase "deflated balls" be used in the telecast? The over/under is set at 2.5. I think this is insanely easy money. Gotta go. Way over.
I mean, come on. Al Michaels will say it like in the first sentence 3 times. I mean, I know who is actually announcing the game. Is it?
It's Al Michaels and I guess Chris Collinsworth.
Chris Collinsworth. Okay, so it is NBC. Yeah, so I'll go Al Michaels.
So that means I'm going to have the TV muted at least.
I mean, they're gonna just show the camera with the balls, being thrown to the sideline for a catch or something. So, yeah, over 3 easily.
No, I'm assuming you agree.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Okay. So we said Marshawn Lynch. So I'm going to find a different one. Let's see. Okay, here's an interesting one. Which song will Katy Perry perform first at halftime? Your odds are Firework 3-2, Roar 3-2, This Is How We Do 5-1, Dark Horse 12-1, E.T. 12-1, Wide Awake 12-1, and Waking Up in Vegas, which I've never heard of, at 20-1.
Oh, you never wake up in Vegas? That's classic Katy Perry.
I'm not a huge Katy Perry fan. I have to
Classic.
admit.
That's like one of her first. That was like right after I Kiss a Boy. Kiss a Girl.
Snowball, you good there?
Yeah. So the song. I'm gonna go. This is how we do. I have a feeling.
Honestly, I've never heard that one either.
It's a good one. I like this. How we do.
Noah.
I'll go with Roar. It seems like a Super Bowl-ish song.
You know, that's my same explanation for Firework. I want to pick Dark
I
Horse.
think Firework's too old. Like, she's a little more recent than Firework, right? Firework was like what, 4 years ago?
That was. I want to say that was only like 2 years ago.
I don't think it was 2 years.
And they just used it for the interview. I don't know if you guys saw that.
Okay,
But
so
that was
then
played
maybe-
like the entire movie. It's a Super Bowl type song because Russell Wilson is indeed a firework. And,
Firework came out in 2010.
okay.
I like This Is How We Do. All right, I'm moving
And
with that.
you can never go wrong with the classic. That's why. I think she'll finish off with Dark Horse. That's one of my bold predictions. Okay.
Yeah, I think that works.
Now this is probably my favorite prop bet of the Super Bowl. What will be higher on Monday? Russell Wilson's passing yards at minus 15.5, or the U.S. average gas price in cents?
In cents.
So currently
he has to throw less than 100 yards?
Currently, the U.S. average gas price nationally is $2.05, so 205.
Okay. All right. Less. I think he
And
does less.
it might go down at.
I think he doesn't throw over 200 yards. I'm gonna go less.
Okay.
I don't think he really does not look that too well right now.
Okay.
Just because I'm picking the Seahawks, I'll go with more.
So you're picking Russell Wilson's passing yards minus 15.5.
Yes.
Okay. I got to go with the points here because I don't think Russell Wilson's going to pass for that much. I do think the Seahawks will win, but Beast Mode's going to put the team on his back, and gas is going to stay at like $2. So I'm good picking the gas price. Also, a great prop bet here. Belichick's sleeves, will they be intact? So for full sleeves, it's 11 to 10 odds, and for cut sleeves, it's 2 to 3 odds.
Well, they're indoors. You got to think about that. They're going to be inside, and it can get pretty hot in there, especially in Arizona. So I'll go sleeves or cut.
Expert analysis from the Arizona native. Noah.
I'm going to have to agree. I'll go with sleeves are cut, too.
And interesting, the Windy City kid going for no sleeves. Okay. Now, I just experienced a whole week of snow out here in Jersey.
Yeah, I had
Okay, Snowball.
my car.
Yeah, Snowball actually has to drive. I don't have to worry about that for a couple months. But Belichick, the man I know, the great genius mind in the NFL, when does he ever wear sleeves, honestly? I'm going cut. If he's getting chilly, he'll tape a part back on. That's fine. They're going to be cut. So now, finally, arguably one of the most famous prop bets of all time. The Puxatawny Phil parlay. So the odds are at Patriots win and Puxatawny Phil sees his shadow 5-2. Patriots win and he doesn't see his shadow 11-5. Seahawks win and he sees his shadow 11-4. And Seahawks win and he doesn't see his shadow 12-5. The Snowball. So you're picking the Patriots. So does he see his shadow or does he not?
I'm going to be optimistic on this one. Patriots win and he sees his shadow.
How's that optimistic? You're opting for more winter?
Oh, I didn't know the rules, if he saw his shadow or not. All right, I'll still say he's a shadow.
Okay. Noah?
I
I know you're going Seahawks. So.
Yeah, obviously. But that's a tough call. Based on how it's going here in Chicago, I'll say he doesn't see his shadow. I'll say he's all good.
So it's relatively warm?
I mean, we've had a little bit of ups and downs, but it hasn't snowed as much as a lot of people thought it would.
Now this
I
is
said that like a week ago.
yeah,
but not
this is
anymore.
very risky for us